Hi guys, it's Tom from Dreamlight Gaming, and this is an unboxing of the United Colonies of Mankind Starter Army from Dropzone Commander. It's fine 10mm scale models, and this is a brand new product. I've got it from our website, and it's still factory sealed. I'm going to open it up and we're going to have a look at the miniatures. If you're watching this on our website, then I hope this helps with your purchase or your ideas. As always, any questions, comment, rate, subscribe, and at all points, just ask. So let's have a look. I'm excited because I actually love the look of the UCM. So let's break the seal. All the products, just so you know guys, they all come sealed from Hawk, so you know that it's a brand new item. There we go. So packaging, lovely as usual, nice. Yeah, nice look of the tanks, colour scheme ideas in the back. First thing you'll notice from Dropzone, look at that, Dropzone Commander. It's just well done, isn't it? As soon as you take it out. Beautiful thing about it is as well, you can store your miniatures in these really well. Picking sheet, so this packing sheet for the United Colonies of Mankind Starter Army. Okay, so if you look at it, it has Condor Medium Dropship 3, we have Flying Bases 3, Sabre Medium Battle Tanks 1, Rapier Anti-Air Tanks 1, Bear Armoured Personnel Carriers 1, Legionnaires 1, UMC Command Cards 1. Now that's packets. Medium dropships come secondly, so have a look at this. That's a dropship there. So there's your flying stands. Now the one thing about Dropzone, flying base with a punch hole in the middle. Your flying stem, no air bubble whatsoever in the flying stem, as it is cut from a solid piece. So excellent once again. And I love these little bits. The widget. Now the widget, it's hard to see on there. Fastens to the miniature, and the flying stand rests in like that. So it means that you can ensure the two different levels, landed and flying, and it also means that you can transport your miniatures and your flying stand separately from one another without damaging the miniature, the paint job on the miniature, or worst case scenario obviously snapping the flight stand whilst it's in the model. So that's those. They're your bases. Let's have a look at a dropship. Now the United Colonies of Mankind use dropships, similar yet legally distinct from certain films. All of your flying engines there is based around one solid piece of resin, which is absolutely straight as an arrow. And the one thing you can say for Dropzone, the detail level on them is fantastic. And somebody, you know, David J. Lewis, genius, he's gone to some serious effort. You get the idea. I can't build it up because there's a bit of flash on there. You get the idea. Two on there, holding base on the sides, and you can fit your glorious tanks in there. So they come separate, so you're not going to get the bits mixed up. Come in the little bags, which is fantastic. They really have thought about what they're doing. If you move on to, there's three of those. They're your dropships, so you get three of those in the set. So we'll put those aside for now, and because they are the same. We have APCs, all infantry in Dropzone. It's better to go to battle in an APC, which is an armoured personnel carrier for those of you that don't know. And APCs, I love the way that these are done again. If you think of it as it's two halves that go together. Not a great deal of flash to clean up, not a great deal of work there if you're used to resin. That's a Bear APC, nice size miniature. I mean, you can see that's my hand, it's a fair size miniature. And there's a little turret which goes on the top, which is its miniguns. That carries 3 bases of troops, which in turn is carried in the dropship. So, as always, the game is won and lost by infantry. If you look at some of the videos that we've done and will be doing, the game is won and lost through infantry, so they are incredibly important. Speaking of infantry, you get a full blister pack's worth of Praetorians in there, or Colonial Legionnaires, sorry, excuse me. Praetorians are your special forces. So the bases are really well done. The resin in themselves is excellent. It's shatterproof. Fantastic little holes in there so you can stand your miniatures in. And this is where you get your pewter miniatures, so do bear in mind you will need super glue on this as well. You're looking at a missile launcher, and then 4 other miniatures on there. They've all got like pulse rifles. Can we say pulse rifle? Full squad on a peg. A little tip for you, I tend to paint these attached to a cork as a full squad, and then base it up. So you get 5 full squads of infantry, 6 3 bases per bear APC, and 2 bear APCs in 1 dropship. If we move on to tanks, again, as you probably will notice, you've got 2 distinctive packs of tank. Now a tank in itself is 1 solid piece that just needs a little bit of flash clearing off. 1 turret piece, which sits on top of the vehicle, 1 of those. And then the turrets for the UCM articulate. Now they don't obviously articulate in the game, you just decide at what level you want to set it. But in the game itself, it does enable them to fire over low obstacles and walls. So, very interesting idea. And that sits on top of your turret like this. So that's your arm, sits on top of the turret, like such. And then your railgun sits on top. I don't know if it's a railgun or not, you'll have to excuse me. But then you can get your full articulation on them. Glue them solid. Some people probably it's best, I mean I'll probably leave the turrets off mine, mainly because I want to magnetise my drop ships. But you get a full blister pack of tanks. So you get 3 of the tanks. And you get 3 anti-aircraft tanks as well. So these are your rapiers, your anti-aircraft tanks. Same principle. Lovely single piece tank body. I mean you can't go much wrong with that. Take off that flash and you've got a lovely single piece miniature. Most of the detail on these, I'm yet to, fingers crossed, I'm yet to find a miscast. Obviously we're 100% into making sure you're happy with the product. So if you do find a miscast product and you've purchased from us, please just contact us. But, hand on heart, I've not found one yet. Same principle, turret. Articulating top. There is a 3rd one of those, it's in the pack. And Gatling cannons, which are anti-air. So again, Dropzone, as we all know by now, is a game that's based around holding drop sites. And it's your tactical prowess that will win you and lose you the game. Your infantry, incredibly important to your victories and your glorious stories you're going to tell your friends about how you captured somebody's drop site. So I'm going to just talk about the last part. It's a full UCM card deck. These are on the website as well. They are separate items you can buy because not everybody wants to start with a starter kit, even though it is a really good idea. Just so you know, if you are adding one of these to your basket and you've already got the cards, you can take them away because they're already in the pack. For the back card, these are interesting happenings, so on and so forth. They add another dimension to the game, you don't have to use them. So for example, we've got Scratch 1 Bogey Ace in the Making. Area, global, which whole board. Play during a friendly fast mover squad's intercept. 1 unit in the friendly squad is your target. All modifiers to the weapon AC values on this unit are ignored this turn. So if you're firing the skimmers or anything that's fast moving, that card's going to make sure you hit on your base start and cause some damage. So they're good little things, you don't have to use them, but the pack, importantly, comes in the army. So that's your UCM Dropzone Commander army deal. I hope that's helped you with an informed purchase. And as always, comment, rate, subscribe. Keep an eye out for other vehicles. Keep another eye out for other videos, that's it. It's been a long day. And as always, keep it dreamlike and secure your drop sites.